Yeah.
Yes.
Skyrim is the Elder Scrolls 5. So this game is 2 games before that.
Okay.
So a couple of my friends and I were really into that game. And the Elder Scrolls 4 and 5, Oblivion and Skyrim, sort of got further and further from what we felt like was really great about that game.
Well, and it's they have to sign up with you.
And we really like the retro graphic style and sort of the retro game design paradigm. So we're trying to sort of recreate that with the game we're making.
Very popular.
So you remade that game?
Every time I go to a building that's tall, I look out the window and I try to look down and I just, as they say.
Oh, so you remastered that game?
No, it's actually been remastered by other people, at least on PC. But we're making a game that's sort of similar to it. Takes a lot of inspiration from it. We're also one of the things, one of the problems I guess we're trying to address in RPG games is the amount of content. There's a game called Dwarf Fortress where everything. Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, like short people. And everything in that game is procedurally generated when you create a new world. So the landmass is generated, histories are generated, kingdoms rise and fall differently every time you make a new world. And there are a bunch of historical...
Did you say kingdoms rise and fall?
Mm-hmm.
So we use info lists to communicate to all employees.
So by the time the player character gets in the game, there's this whole history that's been generated on the computer that's different for every person that plays. And so that's called procedural generation. They're using math to sort of make parts of the game on the player's computer instead of making everything beforehand like Skyrim, where everything's basically the same for every person. So that's a big part of what we're trying to do with my game, with our game, Shooting Star Saga, is we're trying to make sort of an Elder Scrolls 3 that's pretty much everything is procedurally generated.
Got it.
I take them all over campus, and then you have to guess where he is. So
you made the game.
I have to go to.
So is there like a background story required so that you can like continue to play the game and stuff like that, or like a background story before?
Do you mean the players make a background story, or the game will make a background story of the world?
So yeah, like the background story, like before the game is like while the game's set up, so that like is there a background story so that like when you start playing the game, it's not like boring. There's already like a story you're following and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the computer makes all that, and it'll be different every time you play.
So they email me and guess where he is, and they get their name.
So did you make up this game, or did you like? Oh, okay. Did you make up the game, or did like you and your classmate made up that game together?
Yeah, my classmate and I, Corbin, made it together. We started. We both worked at ECAF Radio, the student radio station. And we started talking about video games, and we were both sort of into game design stuff, and we found that we sort of had a similar vision for this game. And that was back in December. And so we just started making a game design document. And we kept doing that until mid-February. By the time we were done, we had 900 pages of design documentation, basically stating how we would make the game, how everything would work, what mechanics would be in the game, what combat would be like, and how magic would work, and things like that.
Magic.
How magic would work.
And then what was the other one?
How combat would work. So since February, we've been working on actually creating our design, turning it into a game that we can play.
No, that's really cool. So that game, is that for PC only?
It will be for the foreseeable future.
All right, just a couple more things.
We'd like it to be on Xbox and PS4, but it's difficult to get things published on Xbox and PS4, and we'd have to do a lot of extra work to do that because most of the game's logic is written in Python, which Xbox and PS4 doesn't support. So we basically have to rewrite a lot of the game logic.
So for the face-to-face class, they do a lot of speaking practice in class, and then twice a semester they come to my office.
Yeah, that's a lot of
and
work.
have a conversation like we're having now. So I use the vocabulary.
There's actually a good reason we're writing the logic in Python, though, and that's because remember earlier I talked about modding is what got me into Unreal Tournament or into game development.
You said modding got you into game development?
Mm-hmm.
One of the highest categories, so our competition is really tough. But it's from
And Corbin and I think that modding is a really big part of what makes a game great. Skyrim is really big on PC because of modding, and so was the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. So was Unreal Tournament, all because of modding. Because players can change the game however they want to sort of make their own games, similar to or tweak some things. And so, because the game is written in Python, a lot of games are written in Python. It's just text files in the game's folder. People can just go in and change that with any text editor.
So if they don't try, but they're there.
And
so if they want to make their own
Wow,
it's
wow.
really easy.
And if they're on their phone, they get 1 point. So they're physically there, but they only get 1
Yeah, it
point.
seems hard, but you can fix all that. But the modding and everything, yeah, the process of all that, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but
I've got to start speaking.
I don't know, it's a lot of fun.
So then they start raising their hand.
Mhm.
Try and talk. But we do a lot of
You can just
cooperative learning.
experimenting with mods and things like that, even in other games. It's kind of interesting to see what you can make, especially if you're starting out. It can be really rewarding.
But there's a place to email if she's interested. It would have to be set up ahead to an appointment. And then just mainly, the other piece I talked about is just how we.
So same thing, I can really see who.
You guys talked about being JCCC students.
Again, I go down one person, that's out of 5, and they
Trying to
use
think
one.
of topics.
So if I call on somebody and they're not really understanding.
Skyrim, I remember I played that one time.
Rephrasing, then their point.
So I didn't save the game. And what happened was I was in the house.
I can really tell.
Oh, the thief. I had a thief there, and he was running in the house and everything. And I didn't save the game, and so what happened was I get in this house and the thief was there, and I just fell over, and then before I saved that game, I got up and he came back and killed me, and it continued to happen over and over and over. And then yeah. So he continued to kill. I continued to kill this man over and over and over again. Yeah, and then I just finally gave up. So.
It's funny. funny. I have a lot of stories like that.
Yeah.
In one of the expansions, have you played the Dragonborn expansion for Skyrim?